All right, this is a reaction video. I've done parts one, I've done part two, and this is now part three. Tell me the most unfortunate name you've ever heard. Now, again, these are unfortunate names, and but they are original. Okay, I said that before. They are original. I'm going to see what new names have come down the pike this go around. So, part three. Tell me the most unfortunate name you've ever heard.
Tell me the most unfortunate name you've ever run across. I'll go first.
So my mom was a preschool aide back in the day, and there was a little girl in her class. So when my mom first got the list of names of all the students, she was a little confused by the spelling of one of the names. So fast forward, she ends up talking to this little girl's mom, and the mom proceeds to tell my mom, who was the teacher's aide, her name is Sophilus. It's a beautiful name. When I was in the hospital and I had her, I saw it on the wall of the hospital, and I had
Sophilus. I believe what she saw was syphilis. The daughter's name is Syphilis, but she's calling her Sophilus. I'm just guessing here, but I think that's where we're going, and that is a very unfortunate name because that is the name of a type of venereal disease.
Had to name her Sophilus. Turns out the spelling of Sophilus is actually syphilis.
Tell me the most unfortunate name you've ever run across.
Hi, I'm Dick Tips with Mission Park Funeral.
Dick Tips? Well, Mr. Tips, and you might want to go with Richard Tips for that one, but okay.
Cemeteries.
Tell me the most unfortunate name you've ever run across.
Y'all not gonna believe this one. So one day I'm in the grocery store with my mom, and this elderly lady was there with this little girl. She's around too, and she's so beautiful. So the little girl is running around the store, and she's touching stuff. And the grandmother's like, "Diploma, stop. Stop the playing, Diploma. Diploma, Diploma, Diploma." So I'm like, "Diploma?" So me and my mom was like, "What's her name?" And she said, "Diploma." So I said, "Why did you name her Diploma?" She said, "I sent her mom to high school to get a diploma, and this is what she came out with."
Okay. That's actually quite funny. Okay.
Tell me the most unfortunate.
I don't think her name's actually Diploma. That's just what he calls her. That's my guess, but I like that. That's pretty funny.
Name you've ever run across.
My name is Molly and Crack.
Tell me the
Molly and Crack. Well,
most unfortunate name you've ever run across.
Okay, I've got one. I work in the bridal industry. Right now I work for a bridal designer, but I used to work on the retail side and I managed a bridal shop. And in that time, I saw lots of different brides with lots of different names and lots of different future last names. And what stands out to me about this experience is not that her name was so much unfortunate, but the real tragedy of the situation was the missed opportunity. I noticed on the paperwork prior to her visit that her last name is Dick. And that is not the unfortunate part. The tragedy here was that her future last name was Knight. And I did not have the courage to call her, to tell her to use the wedding hashtag Dick Tonight. And I think about that every 3 weeks.
okay. Not necessarily an unfortunate name. Okay. I had an uncle whose name was Dick. So, okay. Again, I don't know that I'd be that upset over this or that thinking about it that long, but okay. Good on you.
And I hope you're out there, and I'm sorry.
I can't speak for the woman who didn't, but I think you're forgiven.
The most unfortunate name you've ever run across.
Joining me now are two gentlemen who were inside the building waiting to change their names when the earthquake struck. Please tell us who you are and what you remember.
Well, yeah, my name is Donald McRonald.
Your name is, sir? Mark Penis?
Okay. Looks like a comedy show. That would be an unfortunate name if it was real.
Mr. Alan Hitler.
Oh, please don't take it wrong, and please don't use my last name, just an initial.
Okay, well, based on your actions...
A. Hitler, yeah, there we go.
Rest easy, holding two dicks is safe. And might I add...
Holden Two Dicks.
He is a great kid. Holden Two Dicks has got us all laughing down here.
Tell me the most unfortunate name.
Now, I guess based on what this is, the most unfortunate name you've ever heard, and a comedy show, I guess that does fit the description. So, yeah.
Name you've ever run across.
In high school, I was a part of this group that you go to elementary schools and you help like mentor young girls and everything. And this poor little girl, her mama named her Tequila Margarita.
Tequila Margarita.
Tequila Margarita. Some people just need to be slapped.
Yeah, I would agree on that one. You don't name a child Tequila Margarita. Okay.
Tell me the most unfortunate name you've ever run across.
It's in Fort Wayne, Indiana, are trying to honor Harry Balls.
Okay. I think so. Okay. Is that a real name?
But they're running into some
Yeah, because I'd probably be laughing my head off too about that one.
stiff competition. Opposition, in fact.
Tell me the most
Harry Ball's stiff competition. Brilliant.
unfortunate name you've ever run across.
So I was in middle school, and there was a teacher that we had called Miss Butt. And
Now, I've heard Butt as being the last name. There was a soccer player who played for Manchester United. His name was Nicky Butt. But
that's the name she married into. So MRSBUTT. So she wasn't my teacher, but I was in her classroom for some reason, and the teacher across the hall walked over and said, "Hey, Miss Butt," I can't remember her first name, "Harry's on the phone for you." And so Miss Butt looks at me and goes, "Excuse me, my husband's on the phone, I need to go talk to him."
So his name is Harry Butt.
And then I realized her husband's name is Harry Butt.
Tell me the most unfortunate name.
And that is an unfortunate name, but, you wonder, well, I'm not going to, because the thing is, the first thing I'm thinking about is, why would you name if your last name is Butt, why would you name your child Harry? Tell me he didn't have an interesting life growing up, but he hasn't changed it. So, hey, maybe he likes it.
Name you've ever.
Yes, and there's nothing. The name's a name. So.
Run across.
No bullshit. I'm dead ass on this. So I was getting my hair done at the hair salon or whatever. And so I was talking to another woman and we were just talking about, our kids' names and shit. So the hairstylist asked the lady, okay, so, what is your child's name? And she's like, my child's name is Pajama. And so it's like, okay, Pajama, that's an interesting name. Like, where did you get that from? I swear to God, like dead ass, no bullshit. She's like, she was going through the catalog and she kept seeing red pajama, blue pajama.
Yeah, obviously pajama in the catalog. Yeah.
Pink pajama. So the stylist was like, how do you spell that? She was like, Pajama. Bitch, you mean pajama? I cannot.
Tell me the most unfortunate name. It is an interesting name to get from pajama, but still, it's not. It's not that bad. It's not like Harry Butt.
You've ever run across.
Let me preface, I love my husband's name. He has a great name. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. Oh, and when we first met, he was an Air Force pilot. He still is an Air Force pilot. But he was First Lieutenant Wood, which was great. Like, nothing wrong with that. But then he was, a few years later, promoted to Captain Wood, which is not...
Are we going to Major Wood here?
But then for his promotion to his next ranking is Major. And so for the promotion party, I had these made. And
I love Major Wood.
And I can't really wear it anywhere. And we're gay.
Well, you can. I think people would laugh. But the thing is, it's not meant, well, maybe it is meant as a joke. I don't think it's meant as a joke. You love Major Wood. That's your husband. So, yeah.
So that's, but it's a great name.
Okay, say it's his name, and that's his rank. He's Major Wood. I mean, I understand that not everybody would understand that. Probably, if they saw you walking around with that, they would probably get the wrong impression. Maybe not the wrong impression, but they would get the impression they would get is that you're trying to make a statement about what you like, what your sexual orientation is. But in actuality, you're talking about your husband, whose last name is Wood, and he is a major. So, hey, I understand.
Not weird.
Maybe now that you're on TikTok and we've all seen you, you can wear that shirt around now because we'll know what you mean.
Tell me the most unfortunate name you've ever run across.
Alright, so it's 7th grade American history. I sits down in the class, right, and the teacher that I had, my sister had warned me about her that she was kind of a bitch, right? So I was like, whatever. So I get in there. Her name was Mrs. Aycock. A-Y-C-O-C-K. Mrs. Aycock. So we always wondered what her first name was, right?
This has got to be good.
And kids will make jokes. Maybe it's, maybe it's the phone rings one day.
Look, yeah, kids do make cracks about teacher's name. We had a teacher named Nicodemus, and then in the background I heard some kid call her Lick a Penis. But yeah, kids will make fun of names, especially teachers they don't like.
She picks it up. She goes, "This is Sharon."
Sharon Aycock. Okay. Sharon Aycock.
7th grade teacher, and her name was Sharon Aycock.
Very unfortunate name.
Bruh.
Tell me the most unfortunate name you've ever run across.
And chose to post it on social
Redford, ABCDE. Redford.
media, mocking my daughter.
Well, her daughter's name is spelled A-B-C-D-E and pronounced Absidy. This story...
Tell me the most...
Absidy Redford. Again, original. I would never have thought to have named any child by the ABCDE, the first 5 letters of the alphabet. Okay. Hey. We all have our reasons.
Unfortunate name you've ever run across. I'll go first. I went to school...
I met a homophobic pastor one time named Gaylord Dix. I wish I was kidding. Let me try to find his picture. I couldn't find a picture, but I found what church he preaches at. The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Well, I don't know Mr. Dix. I don't know that he's a homophobe. I'm guessing that's this individual's has some experience with that. I do not. But Gaylord Dix, that's just a name. Unfortunate, but a name.
Tell me the most unfortunate name you've ever run across.
Here's a happy wholesome Disney story. So I worked at Disneyland, and you see a lot of wild names
Well, he's very, very happy, that's for sure.
coming through. The craziest that I saw, though, was a little girl named Malaria. Yeah,
Malaria, like the disease.
like the disease. Were her parents out here just like, man, I love mosquitoes and trauma builds character? Like, how did that happen? I don't speak for the brand or the company, but as a dude whose name is Ryan Kelly, also known as R. Kelly, if I look at your name and go, oh, it's not good.
Tell me the most...
Well, I can't, I mean, he obviously was very, very more excitable than I would be about it, but I can't really, why would you name your child Malaria after a disease? There may be something else to that I don't know about. Please, if you know, let us know. But yeah, that's not a good name for a kid.
Most unfortunate name you've ever run across.
Probably Sarah.
Tell me the most unfortunate name
Okay, I don't understand that one. The name was Sarah. Okay.
you've ever run across. I'll go first. I went to school with a guy named Richard Head.
Dickhead. Yeah, there we go. That's unfortunate.
What were his parents thinking?
yeah, again, name is a name is a name is a name. I can't really speak to anything like I was my first name is Scott, as many of you probably already know. But yeah, I had an uncle whose name Uncle Dick. He recently passed. My father called him Richard, but again, name is a name. It's not my place to judge anybody by their name, but sometimes you have to ask what the parent is thinking when they named their child some of these names. So it is what it is. I enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Please click like, subscribe, and share, and I appreciate watching this video.